Hey guys, Deb here with Art and Grace. Come on in and see me. Come pop in and take a little break this morning. You guys just join and say hi when you pop in so I can know you're here. If you're seeing this part of the video, then you're probably watching the replay. So hello, and just put hashtag replay so I know you were here. Getting it pulled up over here on the iPad. Hi, Cindy. Good morning. So where are you in the world? Are you East or West Coast? Because we're getting on almost to afternoon. Hi, Sissa. How are you feeling today? Hope you're better a little bit. Hello, hello. Y'all say hi when you come in. And if you will get me spread out there when you come in, that would be so helpful. I love painting on these wood boards. Y'all know that. They're already made for you and already have a hanger, so they're just the perfect surface. So hi, Christy. I want to paint on this today. My husband just got home with Chick-fil-A, so I'm going to put my straw in my coat. Good morning, Tina. Hi, Tina. How are you guys today? Hi, Cheryl. Thank you, Christy. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, if y'all would share me out, that helps so much. My reach is not great without you guys. When y'all sprinkle, then it goes out farther. But without you guys, it is pitiful. It's real pitiful. Thank you, Cheryl. These are the perfect surface, I think, to paint on or anything. Let me see. Where is my... Can y'all see that? Let's see. Which way do I need to go with my camera? This way. Okay, down under that shelf, right there. Do y'all see that one? The wildflowers. So I did the wildflowers as a kit, and I'm going to do this one today as a kit if it turns out cute. And I hope it does. This will be my first time to paint it. So we'll see. Hi, Trisha. Glad you popped in. Hi, Colleen. Good morning in California. I'm in Texas. Okay, you're on the phone, so can't hear. Okay. Oh, she had a procedure yesterday and is not feeling good. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to just go ahead and do a base coat on this. And hi, Carrie. How are you this morning? All my friends are popping in. I'm so glad. I'm going to just do a regular acrylic paint as a base coat on this. And let's just get this going. The base coat is the easy part. You can just grab any big brush that you want to use to get on a base coat. I'll just usually grab the largest one I have handy. Y'all see okay? Yes. And just get a good base coat on this. Now, of course, you can leave yours, you know, the wood look if you want. And I sometimes do, but for this, usually in spring, I like a lot of white. And so that's why I'm doing a white background. We're going to do kind of another happy little spring painting. And I am really enjoying putting these kits together for you guys. You guys have really enjoyed getting them, and I enjoy making them for you because I know that everybody's time is limited. So this just comes right in the mail to you with everything included. You just open it up and start making it. So the board is put together for you. You get the paint, you get brushes, you get the tracer, you get a piece of carbon paper, and so you are just ready to go when you get it in the mail. And I'm using DecoArt acrylic paint. I'm not even using chalk paint. Their acrylic paint has such good coverage that I like to use chalk paint because it's great on wood, but I'm just using regular acrylic and it works fine too. Thank you, Christy. My little Texas shirt. Okay, so guys, if you are interested in any of my craft kits, and I've got everything from earrings I'm putting together as a craft kit to painting to glass art, you'll just text the ampersand, so that little and sign, art kits, K-I-T-S, all one word, so the ampersand art kits to the number 81010. And maybe Christy or somebody can pop that in the comments for me, and I'll try to pin it if I can see it. But that is how I will send you a message with a link. I don't have this one on there yet, and I don't have my earrings on there yet, but I can, if you want to go ahead and get on that list, then I'll send it to everybody all at once. Oh, good. Well, that's weird you got it late, but I'm glad you're here. Is it Shalon? I don't want to mispronounce that. That's a beautiful name. Thank you, Christy. Oh, if you'll, it's actually at, that @ sign, Art Kits, to that number. So I'm glad you did. Brenda, how are you this morning? Hi, Victoria. Oh, thanks for the stars, Jacqueline. Hi, Tammy. And thank you, Gloria. Gloria, I'm freaking out that it's moving day for you. Is today moving day? I just can't believe it's gone so fast. Thank you, Tana. Y'all are so sweet to do stars. I appreciate it. Nobody has to, but thank you so much when you do. It is so helpful. When Facebook will send us that money, there we go. Thank you, Christy. And when they do, y'all, I head straight to Michael's and get whatever's on my list that I really need. Did it pin? I think it did. Awesome. Thanks, Christy. So it really does help us. You know, I can't speak for what everybody else does, but usually I have a list of things I really need, and I just pick whatever's at the top. Like, here's what you need, the words, get that, you know, and it's really helpful, and I appreciate that we get to do that. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Christy. And, you know, don't double give. Christy and some others are so bad about, they'll do 100, then they'll do 50, then they'll do another 100 or whatever. And they're like, oh, stop. I feel so bad. I know y'all are trying to help me reach the goal, but even if we don't make it, that's okay. So good coverage with this acrylic paint. That's why I use Deco Art. The coverage is excellent. The colors are excellent. It's very creamy. A lot of craft paint you can get cheaper, and it's perfectly fine for what, you know, for things you might want to do, but for the quality and the coverage, I do prefer Deco Art myself. But y'all use whatever you like. Okay. Thank you guys. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank you for all these stars. I'll go back. I do go back every time. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. But Tammy and Kathy, hi girl, how are you? Are you still on your vacation? I have loved looking at your pictures, your video little shorts. I'm so jealous. I need a trip so bad. Oh. We usually go to the mountains like when we take a vacation, because that's what I'm always outvoted. That's what everybody wants to do. But I think this next time we get to go, which will probably be not this year but next, I think Austin's girlfriend and I are gonna gang up and we're gonna demand a beach, because I'm tired of the mountains. It's all we ever do. And it's because it's a good inexpensive trip for us people in Texas. We can drive to Colorado easy, but the girl needs a beach. The girl needs some sun. And I'm not a hiker, so I don't enjoy, I get so, I get altitude sickness and stuff, and so I don't know. I need a beach. I need a beach. Are you guys cruise peoples? I don't want to take a cruise, so don't recommend. I don't like cruises. I just don't want to be stuck on a boat, but I know a lot of y'all do love them, and that's awesome. Everyone, yes, agree, 100%. And people are like, oh, well, you live in Texas, there's a beach. No. I beg to differ. It is not a real beach. It's not pretty. It's just different. We need to get away to a beach. Okay, let me dry this real quick. Oh, thanks. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Shelly. It's not a real beach. But yes, I mean, I'd probably take it at this point. You're a homebody. I mean, I'm definitely a homebody year round, but for vacation, I need we all need a vacation, and I do like to go somewhere for a vacation. Kim, I'm in South Fort Worth. So on the border of South Fort Worth and Burleson, right there on the border. Oh yeah, Orange Beach. See, now my family's been there, but not with me. I was working full time and didn't get to go, but my husband went with our church and helped take the youth. So my two kids got to go with them, but not me. Thank y'all for all the stars, and it's okay that we didn't make it. Thank y'all anyway for doing it, and I appreciate it. We still get the money. So what beaches do y'all recommend besides, I know about Orange Beach, Gulf Shores. Oh, I do want to go to Destin. I've heard that too. Hi, Kim from Orange, Texas. Oh, LaGrange. Okay, gotcha. How are you this morning? Crystal Beach in Florida. Oh, yeah, Catherine, you do. Hi, Lori. How are you today? Pensacola. I've heard that one's beautiful. I heard it's really busy. Okay, so here we go. I've got my base, and again, if you are interested in any of my art kits, so you should be able to see one, yeah, right back there that's got the wildflowers on it. I'm going to do this one today. You can see the butterfly, that's a glass art kit. And do you see the beach? That's the one that I'm fixing to do with anybody that wants to. But I'm going to perfect it. That one, it was my first one to do, and I didn't like the size of it, so I'm going to perfect it and then offer that one. But it's really fun. Love doing the beach one. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing good. You're better? So the headache's gone? My headache's gone today. I tell you, the allergies here have been Sanibel. Yeah, Sanibel. Captiva. Hi, Diane. I'm trying not to miss anybody. Hi, Mindy. Cheryl says Sarasota, Florida. Siesta Key Beach in Florida. See, there's so many. Hi, Nelda. So many great places to go that, you know, why do we stay home? And I don't know. Anyway, okay, so let's get going. I'm going to do a little birdhouse on here, and then the two little birds probably, and then some vine going up. So I probably should draw it on there. I wonder if my chalk will show up. Yeah, it will, because it's a little different white. So let me draw it this way first. So hold please. Let me get something on here. Sorry, I get really quiet when I try to do this, especially live. You know, it's kind of awkward doing it live. Yeah. And then let's give him a little window here, or opening. He probably needs a door down here too. That's how he would go in. So we'll do a door right there. And then we'll do some, you know, I don't really need to draw that out, but I'll do some vines and stuff down there. And then we'll do all that. Okay, here we go. Just had to get in my head how I was going to do this. Let's do a background too before I do the house. Thank you, Charlene. How are you? Sorry, I just saw your name, Charlene, and said it. How are you today? I watched your little replay from last night. I guess it was last night. You were on Lisa's page, and I love, love, love how everybody helps everybody. So I have needed that in the past and haven't had it, and I think it's fantastic. If somebody is sick, I'm looking for a particular brush. If somebody is sick, these crafter girls will pick right up and go in on their page and help them out, because, you know, if we don't go live every day, the algorithm gets us, and we have lots of issues getting seen. So it's really so awesome to see everybody step up for each other, and it's definitely community over competition, which is what I have just been looking for, you know, and needing, because we're all so different and we all have something different to offer. So I've always said there's no reason to be, you know, jealous or not want to help people, because we're all doing something a little different and our goals are all a little different. So it doesn't hurt anybody to help, but not everybody feels that way. Unfortunately, you got to find your tribe, you know, you got to find the people that do think that way. So I just want to get this background. Of course, y'all can, if you paint one, you do whatever you want to do and get as technical as you want to get. Oh, hi, Ann. Sneaking at work, are we? And Ann, I'm going to tell you right here in front of everybody that I don't think your package actually shipped. I don't think it was in the bundle that did. And I think that it's in a sack fixing to go. I'll look after this live, but my husband was going to take it and didn't, and I didn't know, so I will be taking it today when I get off. So I think yours might be in there, and there are some art kits in that bundle. So what did ship was all of the what do you call it? The art kits that were wildflowers, those. Okay. I know watching the background isn't exactly fun. Oh, I know, right, Charlotte? That is all. Thank you, Diane. That is how it should be. You know, women especially, we've had a hard enough time. We don't need to compete with each other. We don't need to worry about that stuff. We need to help each other get where we need to be however we can. And anyway, I just really sure do appreciate the ones that agree and do that as well. I'm trying to hurry, guys. I know the background stuff isn't exactly fun to watch, but y'all just chit chat with me and tell me about all your great vacations. I definitely have the urge to go to the beach right now. I've been to Cozumel once for our 20th anniversary, and it was amazing, and that's probably why I just am dying to go back to somewhere with a beach. It was my first time flying, like really. The only place I've ever flown, I've flown from Texas to Kansas and Texas to Oklahoma, but never like out of the country or anything. And so it was such a great trip. I loved it. And the beach was like no other. I'm sure it's changed, you know, it's a long time ago. We've now been married 35 years, y'all. 35 years. So I think we're due for another one. Right, at this rate. Okay, I'm just going to paint over what I've painted here. I don't really need to worry about just that little pole for the birdhouse. I just kind of had to, you have to get your design on there and get your head around how it's going to look on here, and then go from there. But my art, again, is just fun. Doesn't have to be perfect, and I think that's why I'm able to use it for relaxation purposes, because it doesn't have to be perfect. Yes, you do, Lori. That's so awesome. And I always wonder, do y'all appreciate it? Because here we are, you know, we'll pay money and travel and take our time and come there. Do y'all really, or are you just so used to it, you know? I know. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Catherine. Yeah, isn't it a pretty color? I just got my new bottle, y'all. I'm so excited to have a brand new Bahama Blue. It's my favorite. I love it. Oh, Nelda folding her laundry. Oh, thanks, Tiffany. Yes, Paula, agree. I do that too. And it's really nice to have it just kind of on while you're doing something. Kim, well, I don't know. I just think it's kind of fun now. It's like I've told y'all, it's like a challenge. Can she keep doing it? Can she do this? Can she, so I'm just kind of keep trying. And, maybe one day that's what I'm known for. I don't know, but I really like the challenge of it. And I also really want y'all to be able to see well. And it started because I don't have a great camera setup. I'm using the little cell phone up here. Some people have really great setups, and maybe one day I will, but for now, you use what you have. And so that's how it started, was just needing y'all to see well. And I just enjoy it now. I'm going to go ahead and do these edges and get those painted, because if I don't, after this live, I'll forget to go back and do it. So it doesn't take long to get these done, and then it will be finished. In fact, how about we just say that we'll give this one away to somebody who has sprinkled me out? Because sometimes I go back and it will say that 20 of y'all did it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so nice of y'all. Thank you so much. So let me do that. So somebody who has sprinkled this video today, I will send this out to you. I will just message you and say, hey, can I get your address? I'm going to send this to you. So if we are not Facebook friends, you're welcome to send me an invite. But if not, then just be watching for a message, because it will sit in that Never Never Land place until you accept it if we're not friends on Facebook. Okay. Got our background good and on. So now I have to do a good job, because somebody will get it. And another thing, excuse me, when you guys sprinkle, if you're only sprinkling like to a private group, it will not count. It has to be public. So you'll have a little, like Christy, I know will have one. Hi, Chris. But it'll have like a little hand, or a person with a hand going out. That's the little symbol that I look for who sprinkled. Thank you guys. Thanks, Odetta. And that's how we know you did it, because it will have that little symbol. And somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm looking for anyway. Okay, so I'm going to get a little more white to go with my brown. Chris, how are you today? And how's everybody doing? Hi, Barb. Oh, now the more I'm seeing the beach word, I'm just like, oh, I want to go. Robbie, you're sick. I'm so sorry. The little mad beside your name. I don't know. I'll have to go back. I don't know. Maybe y'all are talking about... Oh, this is the wrong brush, y'all. I just grabbed my Mod Podge brush. Let me grab a different one. I know you do, Nelda. Thank you. You and Christy. There's some others too that do, and I just can't thank y'all enough. I'm just getting some brown and mixing with some white so that my little birdhouse can have some dimension to the color and not just be one flat brown color. You can definitely, so I'm coming in with some brown. You can do that and just, you do it yourself where you put dark brown on one side and then put your white with it and then just kind of blend it on here. So you can do it a few different ways. And I always say, if you get too much, come back in with your dark and add it here on one edge, and that way it gives you a shadow, and then this side has the highlight. So the sun would be coming in from this way. And then let's just go down our roof. I hope y'all are chit-chatting with me, and I will go back and read each comment when I'm done. Without fail, I always do. And if I ever miss one, which if I miss it, it's because it didn't show up, which I've heard a lot of other people say that happens sometimes, then just message me. Just say, hey, you didn't answer me, and I will. But if you're ever interested in an art kit, I have that number pinned. You would text the @ art kits to the number 81010. That's how you would get info on any of my art kits. And I'm super excited to do the beach one, y'all. It's got sand, so it's got the wood base. It's got paint so that you can paint your beach. It's got sand and seashells and a few pretty blue, they're shells of some type, and the resin. So everything you need to complete your resin art will be in that, and then we'll do it together. And I'm real excited for that. So I have not put it online yet, but if you're interested, just text the @ art kits to 81010 and I will be sure you get info. Taking some of this lighter and just kind of coming here and getting some of that on that outer side. But this is just whimsical, fun art. It doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see, we're doing upside down and it's still fine. Thank you guys. Thank you, Tana. Hi, all. Sherry. I know, this is such a pretty color, Bahama Blue. I use it every year around this time and on through, because isn't it beachy? That's probably why beach is in my head so bad, because working all that, doing all that. Triple thick? Okay, so on the triple thick, I do one really good thick coat. Let's see if I have a pair that I did triple thick on. I had them, where did I put them? They're around here somewhere. Here they are. Nope, that's Mod Podge. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna show you these even though I messed them up. Y'all, this broke my heart because I love these earrings, but I put my triple thick and then I set them over here and I set something on top of them before they were fully cured and I messed them up. So I'm gonna have to redo these because I was really looking forward to wearing them. But see the really good shine and thick glass-like coat? I'm trying to move them to where y'all can see that. There we go. Okay, so really pretty shine. That's the triple thick. And I just put, nope, hold on. I don't want to lie. I think this is resin. Take it back. This is resin. Hold on. I know I have a pair that I did triple thick on. Let me think now. Oh, goodness. It is these. Hold on. Where's the other one? Y'all, I forget which ones I did, but I do know it's the yellow. These. This has the triple thick. So it's a very pretty glass-like finish, as close to resin as you can get. So this one is still resin. It's just a very thin coat of resin, but I do a really good thick coat of the triple thick, and it's the closest to resin that I think you can get. Yes, Kim, I think you'll love it. Thank y'all for floating the hearts. That's another thing that Facebook loves. They reward us if you guys do that. So sprinkling us out and then doing the hearts lets them know that you're enjoying what we're doing. So thank you. And I appreciate you guys reminding everybody to do that. That's sweet. I want this back, you know, the actual birdhouse to be a little bit lighter, and then we'll go in and do something to make it look a little more like wood in a second. But this is just kind of my base coat for it. Oh, I just messed up. I see what I did. So this is a little perch. And I actually, that doesn't need to be there, so I'll have to fix that little spot. I love to get y'all's messages. I've had some lately of people that have said they've never painted before and that they have started because they've been watching these easy tutorials. And I am so happy. It really thrills me because I know the power of art and the power to help you relax and just finding a sweet community. So just by hanging out around all these ladies who are on here today, it's such a benefit, you know, because life is hard and we need each other. And the ladies that I hang around, so if you're watching me, you're probably making the circuit, watching all the other friends like Chris Hunter and all the others that are in here. And you just will find the most amazing people who lift you up and encourage you. And that's just so important. Sometimes we're not like truly depressed. We just haven't been around the people who encourage us or lift us up, you know? So try that. Try, you know, kind of spending less time with anybody who doesn't do that and a little more time with people who do make you feel good. And you may just realize, man, I just needed a new circle, or to broaden my circle. I'm not saying not to be friends with them anymore, but you know, your good friends are going to want to lift you up and encourage you. Hopefully I got an amen on that. And then do that for them as well, you know. And just by being here, y'all are a huge encouragement to me. Okay. Kind of just getting this base down. And there's my little door, so I need to curve around that. I'm not too worried about this base coat because I'm going to do something to it here. But I just want to get everything covered that needs to be. I need to go back here and take some white and fix that. Okay, let's see what y'all are saying. Yes, exactly, Brenda. And I hate when we have to leave somebody behind or kind of move away, but you know, your mental health is important. And I don't mean mental health as in, you know what I mean? Like just being in a positive place around people who make you feel good or make you feel worthy or make you feel, you know, appreciated or whatever. That's important. Because if you have a little encouragement, you can do anything. You know, you feel like you can do anything. But a little bit of discouragement from somebody you thought was a friend or somebody that is a friend but just discouraged you, that's hard. So I want to be that encouragement for you guys, and I want, you know, that's why I just love our community. I do. I think we have great people. I mean, you just watch. If somebody needs prayer, I'll have many people on here that just say, yeah, I'll pray for you, and they will. I mean, if they're saying it, they will. Even if it's just, you know, lifting you up right at that moment. But that is so cool. Okay, guys, so see, I just put some white where I messed up and went too far with that brown. Went some white and then went over it with my blue, and that's it. That's, once it dries, we'll be in business there. Okay, let me do the little door. It's kind of coming together. Yeah, it does me too, Brenda. It makes you feel like something's wrong with you, you know? Here's the thing, is it makes you feel like what's wrong with me? And nothing's wrong with you. Nothing. You just need some people who see your worth and who see that you're important and valuable regardless. You know, you don't have to do anything just for you. You just, who you are is important. And, you know, if the people you're around don't feel that way, they're not your people. They're just not your people. Even if you thought they were, they're not. Because that's not kind. So find your people. And to find your people, because if I just literally felt somebody go, well, how do I find my people? you start being that for other people. You know, make sure you're being that way for people. And, you know, like people just kind of find each other. And I think that is a beautiful thing. You know, if you've tried with those people that you are friends with and it hasn't worked or it hasn't been reciprocal, then maybe they're not your people, and you can still be friends with them, but find your people who will do that for you. So I just took black and mixed just a little bit of white with it so that it wasn't just a solid dark black, and it's kind of more of a charcoaly black for this doorway. And then down here at the bottom, I am using just a black, a straight black. Of course, I have some of the charcoal on my brush, but. So kind of around the door frame here and at the top, we'll do the darker black. And then inside, the more charcoal black. Hi, Barbara. Glad you made it. Thank you, Sissa. And that's what I mean about, you think that about me, but I think that about you. So you end up finding people who lift you up. Like you're telling me I lift you up. Well, you lift me up. So that's how it works. God is good that way. He knows what we need, and as long as we're asking him for it, if it's within his will, he'll give it to us. And I can assure you that's within his will. So keep asking. He'll do it. Okay, so there we go with our little doorway. Y'all see that? Now, excuse me. And I may go back and make it a little different once I get the bird on here. I need to do the window. So for the window, do we want that black too? Or do we want it to look like, oh, y'all, we should put a little curtain. What if we did a little curtain? That would be cute. Let's do a curtain. Just because why not? So I will do a little bit of the background here, but then we'll go back and do a curtain over it. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. I love seeing your name. I know we haven't met in person, but you know, I get used to you guys being here. And so when I go back, and even the next day, I'll try to look for comments that are new, and I'll see somebody say replay, and I'm like, oh, good, they were here, you know, because I get used to you guys being here. And I definitely notice if you're not. Now, that's not pressure. I'm not saying, so you need to watch. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, I'm like, hope they're okay, or, you know. Of course, Facebook doesn't show us to everybody. We know that, but that's why sprinkling's so important, because once one or, you know, a few of y'all sprinkle, then other people are like, oh, they get the notification and that, and so that's really nice. I'm going to do some white and some pink on my brush at the same time, and we're going to just come in here and do a curtain. Probably should let that dry. Let me just give it a blow real fast. Fast. Yes, Nelda's so sweet. And, you know, here's the thing. I have a private group, the Art and Craft VIP group, which is very inspiring people. And that's where we really connect, because it's a small setting. You know, we have like 80 ladies in there. But of those 80 ladies, you know, there's a group who are more vocal. A lot of people really are just they watch and they, you know, replay watchers and things. But get involved in a group. Find one that you can, you know, afford, that's not too expensive, and get involved in a group if you're needing the friends, because you will find friends in these groups. And, you know, it's not just me that has one. A lot of us that do art have one, or crafts. So whoever you connect with well and you like their style, you know, think about joining when they have an opening, because I know lots of us that are on here today, that's how we all met, was in my group and or in a group somewhere. And very, very helpful to have people that, you know, support you, pray for you, and enjoy the same things you do. So just kind of that little peekaboo curtain here. And then I'll have it just kind of come down like that. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of that lighter pink. So mixing a little white here, right there at the opening. You can get as fancy as you want with this, or keep it really simple. Catherine, I didn't see what you typed, but evidently you need the support, and we are here for you. So the ladies that are in this feed, they will support you. I don't even have to, I know who's on here, and I can feel confident saying that. So I'm gonna grab a metallic over here. Hold on, let me find the one I want. Of course, I'm picking up every one except the one I want. I don't see it. Let's just use this. This is a glitter paint. This will be really pretty. And it's called Galaxy Glitter. Just shake it up. And if you love the glitter look, but you don't want the mess, this is what you need. It is so pretty with no mess. Let me put it on something you can see. You'll see that? So really, really pretty, big glitter, you know, sparkles. And it's all contained with this paint, so you just brush it on. So we're gonna put some little finials right here with that. Just little round finials with this glitter glue. If you want one of these art kits that I'm doing with this bird, I'll include some of this glitter with it, so you can do that too if you want to. And then my heart is going out to you, Catherine. I don't know the situation. I just can see, I saw somebody saying, you know, you can't do it alone. And so, you know, I'm just going to stop and pray, because I think you've experienced loss or something. But Lord, I just pray for Catherine, and I thank you that she's here. I thank you that you brought her to this feed to be around these women who encourage and support and lift up. And I pray for her heart. You know the situation, Lord, and I pray you'd heal her. Draw her to you. Help her to know that you're with her and that you love her. And it's in your name we pray. Amen. That's something that I used to not just stop and pray during a live, because I was afraid I would offend people, or, you know, people that aren't believers. But you know who? Chris Hunter gave me the confidence to do that, because she does it. And, you know, you just kind of be unapologetically you. And I'm not pushing it on anybody else. I know prayer works for me. And so I want to stop and pray when I need to. And hopefully that doesn't offend anybody. You know, we're not saying you have to pray, but that there is so much power in prayer. And if we only understood that, you know, we really wouldn't have as much anxiety, because anxiety is just us worrying that God's not going to come through somehow. And trust me, he will. So I try to teach this to my kids, you know, even if I was to get cancer and pass away tomorrow, that was within God's will. So it's okay. Of course you're going to be sad, but it's okay because for whatever reason, he allowed it to happen. So it's fine. You know, like getting to that point of trusting God with our lives is so great. Now, I'm not perfect, and I, you know, might very well be scared to death and wish that it wasn't and all that, but ultimately I know he wants my good, and he will do whatever it takes to bring that about. And if for my good it's to be with him, great. My kids will be fine, you know? So anyway, I know that's a lot of heavy stuff, but we hurt when you guys hurt, and we are happy when y'all are happy. That's what having a nice community is all about. So anyway, I'm glad you're here. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I've kind of looked this over as I'm doing the curtains, and I'm gonna add some of this dark, kind of a black brown all down one edge here. It's gonna be kind of our shadow. And at the base of this birdhouse, just whimsically get it on here. Doesn't have to be a straight line. In fact, I think it's cuter when it's just kind of brushed on like this, almost a dry brush. And then we'll go along this bottom. Okay. Oh, thank y'all for the hearts. Oh, thanks, Monica. Oh, Kim, you're so good. Thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing. Ooh, I'm not supposed to say that word. Ooh. Yes, this is so much power. Good, Deborah. I don't ever want to offend anybody, but I also want to do what I need to do for people. And, you know, my art business isn't just about art at all. It really probably is less about art than just being here for people and wanting to, you know, I don't know, just be a blessing to people and give them a space to come, a safe space to come and hang out and enjoy being creative. Okay, y'all vote on the bird color. What do y'all think for our little bird color? Y'all let me know what you think would be pretty. I know what I'm thinking, but actually I stopped and thought, well, let's just see what they think. So y'all let me know what you think for bird color. Linda Sue, here's the thing that I found out with my mom was she passed in August, on my birthday, August 22nd of 2019. I got to the point where I asked God to let her go on my birthday because I did not want her to suffer one more day. Because my first prayer was, please don't let it be tomorrow. That would be so sad for her to leave me on my birthday. I'd always have to remember that memory attached to my birthday. But as I watched her and as I knew she was suffering, I changed my prayer and I said, Lord, when she passes away, she's going to see you face to face. She is going to have no more pain, no more suffering. I don't want to keep her here for me selfishly one more day and keep her from you one more day. So if today's the day, then I'm fine with it. Let it happen. I want her out of pain. I want her to be healed. And at 11:55 p.m. on my birthday, she passed, she went on. And so sometimes what we want hurts and is hard, but what's best for them is always going to be going to see Jesus. That's always going to be what's best for our loved ones. So, we don't always need to pray that they stay with us because that's the selfish thing we want, of course. But sometimes when they're suffering and things, you want to go ahead and say, let them have their ultimate healing. That's amazing if you can get to that point of faith that, so yes. Bluebird, light brown chest. Yes, Carrie, we sure do, and we're praying for you and Rick. Oh, Carol, you're so sweet. Listen, I'm not perfect. Before I went live, I'm like, who has my cell phone charger? Somebody has it, I am not perfect, but I can share what I have learned, you know, in my life. And oh, is that right, Christy? I didn't know that. Hi, Dina. How are you? I'm doing your colors. I'm doing your, it's not really your, this is Bahama Blue. So every time you say Dutch Aqua, I'm thinking Bahama Blue because it's very similar. Anyway, y'all, I cry so easy. I hate crying on here. Hate crying. Okay, let's see what other colors y'all said. Yellow bird. Okay, Missy says yellow. Dina, what color bird? Let's hear what you think. What everybody else thinks. Blue bird. Somebody said a red bird. Thank you, Charlotte. So are you. Yellow and black. Yellow. Yes, we're going to do vines all down here. I'll go ahead and start the vines while y'all are telling me the bird color. So when you're painting, like I might just put a green in a kit for you guys. Let me just show you. So I'd put a green and a yellow. Or if you ever get a kit from me, you just take that yellow and put some to the side, and you take some green and mix, and you're going to have a third shade. So I've got my yellow, I've got my green, and now I've got like a yellow green or a lime green kind of color. So easy peasy, because when I paint leaves or something, I'm always going to use 3 shades, just like for the birdhouse. And I need to do that too. Y'all, I'm talking so much. But that's part of community. It's part of, you know, every now and then I have an ugly comment and somebody will say, quit talking so much and just paint, you know. I just delete and like, oh, you don't get it. It's okay, you know. Oh, Robbie, it hurts forever because I get teary every time I think of her. You know, it doesn't go away. Still hurts, but yes, I agree, Dina, yellow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do some leaves for you. I'm going to take this dark green, just Kelly green actually, and just do some football-shaped leaves. These don't have to be perfect, guys. This is a whimsical painting, so you don't want them perfect. It would be silly. We're just going to kind of come up and down this little pole. You see how quick I'm doing them, so just slap them on there in a little football shape. And then I'm going to dip, I'm not cleaning my brush, I'm going to dip right into this lime green that I've made with the yellow and just kind of roll my brush into somewhat of a point again and then come up through that leaf. So as long as I have some on my brush, I don't even have to redip, and I'll just at some point redip and keep going. Okay, now I'm going to take it and go right into the white. So I still have the green and a little bit of yellow, but now I'm going into my white, and I'm going to do that right on top. And I redip in the white when I need to. And I'm not putting much on there. But that's the thing, when you get, you know, art kits and you get some paint in there, you just add a little white, or if you want a darker green, you add a little black to the green, and you get your darker tones of it that way. Okay. You know what? I like the red. You know, the cardinal is symbolic of people who pass away. And I can't tell you how many people have seen a cardinal after their loved one passes. And I don't really think we can't demand signs from God. You know, we can't do that. But He's God and we're not, and we can't say, you know, I'll believe if you show me this or that. But I think just out of love, sometimes He does send a sign like that. And I saw one after my mom passed. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I didn't ask for anything. I just saw it for like 2 or 3 days after. And it's comforting, you know, just to think maybe He did send that to me to see. And I know Kathy DiDomenico did with her brother when he passed. And, you know, if you're friends with Kathy or you watch her, keep praying for her. We're not okay. People who lose someone, they, you know, she's such a joy to be around. So you think, you know, she's doing good. But, of course, she's going to have days where it hurts so bad she doesn't want to get out of bed. And so don't forget to pray. Ooh, I just messed that up. I'm sure y'all might have seen me do it. I'm just coming in with a little black and green to put at the base of these leaves. And I can fix where I messed up. Okay, then we'll go ahead and give it some grass. So I'm going to go to a round brush and go into this really dark green that I've made. And just kind of do that first. We're going to, again, just layer our greens. So I'm just going to kind of put some sprigs of this dark green. And I'm using a round brush and just starting at the base and just flicking it up. And so you're letting your brush do the work. Like I've said every time I paint, if you have good brushes, the right brushes, it'll do it for you. So y'all saw how fast that is. You're just taking your brush, start at the base, press down, flick up. So you're lifting it up as you get to the top. Now I'm just going to go in with my regular green and do the same thing. Quickly, just regular green. And then I'm going to go in and add some yellow to that green and have my kind of lime green color, I'll call it. And do those. Y'all see how easy, but how fun. Like, I think when you're done, you've got a fun painting that brings you joy, that makes you happy or smile when you see it. You can do this on a card and send it to somebody. That would be super sweet. Yeah, I think that a lot of people forget, because when they see people who have to go online for a business, you think they're doing pretty well, but you know, it's hard for a long time. And it never isn't hard. I don't think it ever isn't hard. It just, you learn how to deal with it better as time goes. I'm going to take some white and just do a few here and there with this white. Same brush, just kind of coming back through with some white here and there. It lightens up some of those really dark ones. If you get too much, just go over it and kind of soften it. Okay, so do we do red or yellow? I think yellow would look better since we have pink curtains, but I kind of like the red. Okay, so y'all are seeing red. Oh, I can't wait to go back and read all your comments. Thank you, Terry. How are you today? Don't laugh at my little whimsical painting. Terry Burton, y'all, she's going to be in my VIP group tonight. I'm so excited. But her painting is off the chart amazing. Like, she's so good that when I paint, I'm kind of like, okay, go away, Terry. Go away. This is embarrassing. Oh, you're so good. Terry, drop your link in here for your page that people can go and check you out. And if you're not in my VIP group, I wish you'd get in there. You know, if you need a community and you need fun, whimsical art, then I'm your person. Now, if you want to learn really detailed, beautiful painting, Terry is fantastic. But I'm going to do the cardinal just because so many of y'all said that, and I am going to send this out to somebody who sprinkled today. So let's do the cardinal and just see how it goes. I'm going to take a little bit of brown. I'm also kind of showing y'all a few techniques with this, just how to get some other colors with, you know, in art kits that I send out, you'll have about 6 colors. So I'm not going to send you everything that I have. That would be too many. But just by taking a little brown, I can get this really pretty darker shade and use that with my painting. Now this is going to be a very easy, whimsical cardinal. Sorry for the sniffles. When I cry, now my nose is running, so you know that's how it goes. Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. Who said that? Kim. She may very well need it most. Oh, Tammy, you haven't? Yes, tonight is just for the VIP group. Listen, if there's anybody who feels like I need to be in that group, you message me and I'll open it today for you. You know, I'll let you in today because we've talked about some heavy stuff today, and if it's that you just really feel like this would be a good group of ladies for you, then let's do that. It's my group. You know, I make the rules. I was going to say, it's not technically open again until August, but it's my group, so I can do that. But Terry, did you put your link so people can check you out? Because for real, Terry is an amazing painter. She also teaches how to make money with painting, which I need to take your classes for sure. And she has helped a lot of women and probably men to make a lot of money with she's a full-time artist. That's how she makes her money. So Terry, feel free to put whatever you need to in here in the feed. And this is an example of community over competition, because I know I'm not for everybody, and maybe Terry is for you. So that is perfectly fine. I need to do that little thing on the top of a cardinal. I have to picture it. It's got a little, I don't know, what do you call it? Let me think. Let me, I'm going to sketch this out on my paper because I don't want to mess this up. Yeah. I think that's how it looks. And if not, I can fix it for whoever wins this or gets it. The Robin's Nest, Painting for Profits. But you didn't put your link. You can put your link so that people can click on it. Hi, Linda. I'm glad you found us. How are you today? And how's Dawn doing? Haven't heard an update on Dawn in a while. I'm adding a little pink to my red. If I add white, it would get too light. So I'm just going to lighten this up at the top here with this pink. Goodness. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sissa. It's not perfect, but it's okay. You know what it is. That's another thing I always tell people. You know, your art, when it's fun, whimsical, people are going to look at this and of course they know it's a cardinal on a bird feeder, you know, so don't be so hard on yourself. Doing great. Oh, yes, that's smart, Linda. That is a smart thing to do. It's very hard, especially for men, to be told they can't drive. We had to do that with my granddad, and it's really horrible. And that's what we did with my mom. We just took the keys away and said we couldn't find them and all that. It's really hard to do. Some of y'all have probably experienced that too. But, you know, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, because you can't reason with people sometimes. And so you just have to keep them safe however you can. I need to switch to a smaller brush, but I'm gonna have to switch to a smaller brush, guys. Just can't get it into a point. Hold on. I am going to take a little bit of white and just mix that with a little red. It's going to be kind of light pink, and just come across here. Actually, I'm going to take a little white. Just come and give this little bird a little highlight up here. Okay. Oh, says a sale. Thanks, Tony. My little Texas shirt. I appreciate it. I've never sold anything. I'm honestly scared to death to do that. I have watched a lot of auctions and bid on a lot of things and won some things, but I am so afraid that no one would bid and I would be so embarrassed. I don't know if I could do it. That would be so scary. Okay, so I'm going to bring this door. I'm going to make this door a little bigger. Right here, this opening. Does that look okay? And then we'll put a little brown right down there. Touch that up. Oh, Jean. Ooh, it's risky. I don't know. I don't know if I could. Okay, so I just realized this bird needs to be sitting on, oh, he's sitting on the, I see. It's because I was upside down and I couldn't see. We need to make this perch, we need to show that this is the top of the little perch. There we go. Now you can tell it's the top of that little perch. Okay. That's what that needed. I was going to show y'all how we can make this little thing look a little more like wood. So take like a boar's head brush. This is a stencil brush, but it'll work. or this is what I usually use. So kind of a rough brush. And you want to do it dry. You don't want to get it wet. And I'm going to go into some brown and get that on my brush. But then I'm going to offload it. So you can offload it onto a piece of paper or paper towel, whatever. Because I want to be careful not to do too much. And I want to spread out my bristles. So I'm just kind of making sure they're kind of spread out. And then I'm just going to take on the end of the brush, hold it so I have it loosely, and just kind of brush some of this on here. And I'm just going up. And I'm trying to be careful because that glitter right here is not dry. And now I'm going to do the same thing with some black. So just, I didn't even clean my brush. I have the brown on there, but I'm doing some black, offloading it, and then I'm going to come back through here, hold it loosely. You don't want too much. But it looked too clean and new. We're going to make it look more like wood and old. Okay. And then you can also do that with white, which I'll go ahead and do a little white. By mixing it on my brush like this, it's going to be gray because I've already got the black on there. And then do the same thing with that. Okay. Little bird needs an eye. So let me grab my little brush again. Are y'all okay? This is a long one. Yes, Island Bird. Oh, we can use the back. I'll use the back for the eyeball. I need a fresh thing of black. You can just easily use the back, or if you get one of the little dotting tools, I don't see mine handy, but Dollar Tree has them. You know what I'm talking about? I don't see it, but it's literally like a dotting tool, or even the back of a little dowel stick, if you have a little thin one, will work for a little bird eye. But I don't put a lot because I don't want a big one. Okay, you got his eye. And then when that dries, I can put just a little bit of white on top to kind of give him a little highlight in his eye. And then I am going to take a very tiny detail brush and some black, just a little bit, and kind of separate his little wing, tail feathers. Give him a little wing. I'm just kind of coming in here and adding a few lines here and there to define everything. Having the right brushes definitely helps. These are excellent detail brushes. How's that look, guys? What does it need from your perspective? Because I'm obviously looking upside down. Oh, And I do even come in here and just do a few. Down here. Okay, what do y'all see that it needs? Oh, Mindy, interesting. Okay, I'll check it out. I'm telling you, I'd be so embarrassed if I like did this and said, you know, y'all bid, and then nobody bid. I would just, I'd probably want to quit. Well, I'm gonna go back and read every comment. Oh my gosh, what's going on? I have no idea of what. Are y'all bidding? What is going on here? Let me go back. What in the world? I'm not doing that. I don't know what y'all are doing. No. Y'all are gonna make me cry. Don't do that. Are y'all bidding? What? Y'all are crazy. Terry, do you see we are auctioning your peas? No way. No way. Stop it. That is hilarious. Y'all have to stop it. Y'all, this is a whimsical painting. Don't do this. Why are y'all so good to me? I don't understand. I seriously don't. Did anybody see anything that it needs in all seriousness? Terry, I should be asking you. But you see, I think the black detail adds a lot. Okay. Are y'all bidding? I can't even believe, is this real life? What? 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 Do y'all like it? It's definitely not worth $60. Now, come on. Come on. Y'all are just being so sweet. It's ridiculous. You're so sweet. Thank you. That's crazy. Lori, welcome to your auction. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to cry. Y'all, now I'm gonna have to repaint it so it'll be good for whoever buys this. Okay, we're gonna end this in 10 seconds. Let's see, how can I get my stopwatch going here? 10 seconds, hold on. Stopwatch. Okay, when I say stop, that will be the last bid because this is out of control already. So whatever I see on my end, because I know there's a stop. Okay, I'm writing stop. And whatever, okay, let's see. 70? That's crazy. Is it 70? Aw, Tony, thank you. Tie Guy's hilarious. I love Tie Guy. Sissa for 70? That is nuts. I think that's where we were when I said stop. Yeah. Aw, Dina, you're so sweet. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. Really amazing. Crazy. Sissa, I'll paint you a really good one. This one I will send out to someone today who sprinkled. I'll go back and find somebody that sprinkled. Put all of your names in a bowl. I have a little sunflower bowl right here that I put names in and draw. I do it the old-fashioned way, and then I'll message you that you want it. So, can we bid, please? What do you mean? Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, what? No way. No way. Y'all, I have to work up my nerve for that. I know y'all are being super, super sweet today, and I'm just like amazed and stunned and all that, but I can't do, I don't think I can do an auction. I would just seriously would have anxiety. So, Lori, right? I can't wait to tell my husband he's gonna fall over. So my family doesn't understand the whimsical art thing. They really don't. They just are like, okay, you know, like, so I'm glad that y'all understand and think it's fun. Y'all are awesome. Listen, I'm supposed to be here to help you guys and to show you things and help you have a little bit better, you know, brighter spot in your day. And you guys did that for me. Like, you do it every time, but this is crazy. Thank you guys. You're amazing. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you, Sissa. You're probably on pain medicine from your back procedure, and tomorrow you're going to go, I did what? I did what? Y'all are awesome. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate every one of you and all of you, whether you sprinkled or not, and whether you ever say a word or not, just watching, I appreciate. If you do watch the replay, put #replay so I do know. And thanks. Have a great day, everybody. Message me if I can ever help you or if you need special prayer, okay? Bye, guys.